Well friends, in this video we shall discuss regarding repairs and maintenance. So always we used to discuss about the construction of new building, new structure, but repair and maintenance of building is also very important. This is the area where the engineers can develop their career also in only in the repair and maintenance also. This is very important. So what is maintenance? Always we used to say that it should be maintained. Anything should be maintained. Bike should be maintained. Laptop should be maintained. Maintenance means what? To keep the particular thing, particular structure or element or machine, anything in working condition or in its original condition. So it is called as maintenance. It is the work undertaken to restore or improve every facility in every part of a building, its services and surroundings to currently accepted standards and to sustain utility values of the facility. In simple words, you can say maintenance means maintaining the original condition of a building. What are the objectives of this maintenance? To preserve in good conditions buildings and its services. When deterioration occurs due to any reason, it is inevitable to restore it to its original standard. To make improvements whenever required. To sustain utility value. These are the objectives of maintenance. Then what is repair? It is defined as the process of restoration of a broken, damaged or failed device, equipment, part or property to an acceptable operating or usable condition or state. Where repair is required, always repair is required to a broken part. Always repair is required to a damaged part. So to restore it, to maintain it in the good condition, whatever work is required to be carried out, it comes under the repair, so that it will be in acceptable operating condition. So here you can see the structure, the roof of the structure, it is in broken condition. So after repair, it will come to its original condition. So that is a repair. So it will be in acceptable condition. This condition is not acceptable. It is not workable. So to bringing the structure into workable condition, it is called as a repair. Some common types of repairs are as follows. In case of building, patching up of defects such as cracks and fall of the plaster. In case of plaster, if cracks are there, those should be repaired. If any fallout is there of the plaster, it should be repaired. Repairing doors, windows, replacement of glass panels. In case of doors and windows, sometimes latches won't work. In that case, those should be repaired. If sometimes glass panel is there, if it is broken, it should be replaced. That is the repair. Checking and repairing electric wiring. Sometimes some of the appliance may not work, some of the switch may not work. In that case, it should be repaired. Checking and repairing gas pipes, water pipes and plumbing services. Rebuilding non-structural walls, smoke chimneys, boundary walls, etc. Sometimes boundary walls gets cracked, broken, dismantled. In that it should be repaired. Replastering of walls as required. Sometimes complete wall is to be replastered due to cracks or any sort of defect. Rearranging disturbed roofing tiles. Sometimes roofing tiles after one rainy season gets broken, there is a repair. In that case should be repaired. Relaying cracked flooring at ground level. If flooring is cracked, it should be repaired. Redecoration, whitewashing, painting, etc. Sometimes whitewashing is done to the structure. After one rainy season, you will find the patches or fading of the color. It should be repaired. Painting, again cracks are there, cracks are there, fallen is there. It should be repaired. So this comes under. Then what is maintenance? Question arises in your mind. What is maintenance? Sometimes color is given to the building, and at some places, there may be formation of stains. So those should be maintained, right? Sometime during the rainy season, doors and windows won't open. In that case, those should be maintained. Latches cannot be closed, those should be maintained. So it comes under maintenance. Means to keep in original condition, in good condition, whatever work is carried out, that is a maintenance. Then coming to additions and alterations. What is meant by additions and alterations? An addition is adding to an existing building, something is to be added. An alteration is a change to an existing building. Change in an existing building, that is alteration. Event to modify existing buildings are usually referred as alterations and additions. Examples of alterations and additions are constructing a new extension block to an existing building, addition of the room, addition of one class, the study room, you can say bedroom, that is the addition. Adding floors to an existing building. If building is single story, you can add one more floor whenever on the top or not. Constructing a swimming pool, this is addition. Linking two or more floors by removal of parts of the floor, slab, and or adding internal staircase, that is also a addition. Alteration, sometimes doors and windows are to be replaced, door position is to be changed from one place to another place. Additional window is required to be provided for, additional ventilation and lighting, that is addition and alteration. Always this happens. Nowadays people are thinking about Vastu Shastra. In that case, always people used to go for additions and alterations in the existing building. Sometimes considering architectural beauty of the structure, additions are made from the front side, alterations are made from front side. It comes under additions. Nowadays, aluminum cladding is provided. Aluminum cladding, this is also a glass cladding. This is also additions and alterations. Now coming to shoring. Shoring is the process of temporarily supporting a building structure or trench with shores. Shores are nothing but these are the props, supports, when in danger or collapse or during repairs or alterations. So during the repairs and alterations, the supports are required, additional supports are required, those comes under shoring. Or whenever any damage occurs or danger, there is a possibility of danger in the structure, then additional supports are given, those comes under the shoring. It comes from shore, a timber or metal prop. So shores may be of timber, may be of metal. It may be vertical, angled or horizontal. The shore may be completely vertical, may be angled or may be horizontal. Generally, it supports walls laterally. Shoring can be used under the following circumstances. What are the areas? What are the circumstantial conditions where shoring is a must? Shoring is nothing but it is a support which may be required whenever additional alterations are required, or in case of building there is possibility of danger. The wall may. So what are the circumstances? When walls bulge out, sometimes walls may come out from the room, from the structure. In that case, support is required, additional support is required. When walls crack due to unequal settlement of foundation and repairs are to be carried out to the cracked wall. Sometimes there is formation of cracks. Huge crack may occur due to settlement. In that case, to repair it, to maintain it, support is required, shoring is required. When an adjacent structure needs pulling down, sometimes when the adjacent structure is required to be pulled out, it requires to be dismantled also, even dismantled, then shoring is required for a existing building, nearby building. When openings are to be newly made or enlarged in a wall. So this is in case of load bearing structure. Now in case of frame structure, you can have addition, alterations anywhere. But in case of load bearing structure, when openings are to be provided, new openings are to be provided, or bigger size openings are to be provided, we have to do this shoring supports. Then what are the types of shorings? Raking shore, flying shore, dead shore. We shall discuss only raking shore and flying shore. So here you can see this is the raking shore, inclined shore is provided. This is the flying shore. This is the flying shore, horizontal support is provided, and this is the dead shore. Dead shore means permanent support is provided, dead shore. So raking shore, what are the requirements of raking shore? Rakings are to be inclined in the ground at 45 degree. However, the angle may be between 45 to 75 degree. Preferable angle is 45 degree, but it may goes up to 75 degree. For tall building, the length of the raker can be reduced by introducing rider raker. Raker should be properly braced at intervals. They should be bracing to give additional support to rakers. The size of the rakers is to be decided on the basis of anticipated thrust from the wall. The center line of breaker and the wall should meet at floor level. Shoring may be spaced at 3 to 4.5 meter spacing to cover longer length of the bar. The sole plate should be properly embedded into the ground on an inclination and should be of proper section and size. Wedges should not be used on sole plate. No wedges should be used since they are likely to give way under vibrations and are likely to occur, because if wedges are provided during the shocks, it may get removed, it may come out, and in that case it will provide a danger. So these are the requirements of raking shore regarding the angle, regarding the bracing, regarding support, regarding the wedges. Now this is the raking shore. So here raking shores are provided. So this is the wall which is to be repaired, or rectified. So how it is rectified? So here you can see this type of wall plate. Complete wall plate is fixed to the wall, and then this type of supports are given, rakers are given. You can see this type of inclined rakers. So here near the wall, this type of cleat arrangement is provided. It is fixed with the help of cleat. Here also needle is provided so that these supports can be anchored, or you can say supported with the help of needle. Here also you will find the needle. Then to maintain these rakers or props in the position, this type of bracing is done. These are interconnected so that there will be no any sort of displacement, and firmly structure can be supported. At the bottom here you will find the sole plate, and all these props, all these rakers are firmly supported with the help of hoop iron. Cleating is done. Here you can see this cleating so that it will not slip out. So here sole plate is provided. So all these, and this angle limit is 45 degree to 75 degree as mentioned. So cleating is done, sole plate is provided, braces are done so that it will provide a firm support. So this is called as raking shore. It is an inclined support. Now next is a raking shore parts. Elements of the raking shore already we have discussed. Rakers, inclined members are there, wall plate is there, needles are provided, cleats are provided, bracings are provided, and sole plate at the base is provided. Now next is the flying shore. Flying shore is also called as a horizontal shores. Where it is required, flying or horizontal shores in this type of horizontal supports are provided for supporting temporarily the parallel walls. When parallel walls are there of two adjacent buildings which may tend to collapse or damage, when one of the intermediate building has to be pulled down and rebuilt, in that situation horizontal shore is provided. When there is possibility of damage in the vertical walls, parallel walls of the adjacent buildings, when there is a possibility of collapse of damage, when one of the intermediate building has to be pulled down and rebuilt, in those situations horizontal shore is provided. How it is provided? So here you can see this sketch. So here this is the wall, and this is the wall which are required to be supported. These are the parallel walls. There is a damage in the wall due to any reason. This is the building. So here you can see this type of horizontal support is provided. So this is a horizontal shore or horizontal strut, and then to this horizontal this type of struts, inclined supports are provided. So here you can see this type of internal supports, inclined supports are provided. Then here, to avoid the displacement of this type of straining seal is provided. Wedges are provided here by taking the care so that there is no slip. So here needle is inserted so that it will not slip in upward direction. At the top also cleating is done. So proper fixing is provided so that there should not be any sort of displacement during the work. Here you can see the arrangement. So this type of wall plate will be there, then wedge shapes will be there, needle will be there, cleat will be there, and this is the horizontal shore. So here cross section is shown. This cross section is shown here. So here fixity is must. Fixity is important in case of this shore, any type of shore. So this is about flying shore or horizontal support. So in case of when parallel walls are damaging or damaged, in that case this is provided. Normal this is provided. So this is all about repair, maintenance, and this raking showers. Thank you.